And I say the most beautiful word in the entire dictionary of words is the word tariff. I love tariff. I can make anybody do anything through the use of tariffs. I can keep people out of war. I can keep us out of war. The word tariff is the most beautiful. I think I'll do this just so I don't get myself in trouble. I'm going to say the third most beautiful. Love and religion. And then the word tariff. Then the word tariff. I better do that, right, Vivek? I think I better say love is the most, and religion, they're the number 1, 2. You can switch them back and forth any way you want. This way, I've just protected myself. But the third most beautiful word is the word tariff. You know, it really did. Tariffs needed a press agent because all these crooked politicians, they didn't like it. You know, they're all taken care of by foreign countries. They don't like tariffs. But we're doing the tariffs, and we're going to, you know, I charged China. China was charged by me hundreds of billions of dollars over the last few years that we were in the administration. In fact, Biden hasn't been able to get rid of them because they make so much damn money, they can't justify getting rid of them. He'd love to, because they paid him a lot of money, China. They've given him a lot of money. He'd love to be able to reciprocate, right? But no, we took in hundreds of billions of dollars in China tariffs and other tariffs too. And you can we stay out of wars. I've been, as an example, 2 countries fighting each other for like 1,000 years. They're always fighting back, and you probably know, I don't want to get involved, but you know the countries back and forth. And I got tired of it. I called them both. I said, here's the story. You guys have been fighting each other for thousands of years. Stop already. Are you ready to hear? 200% tariffs I'm going to put on each of your countries if you fight. And if you don't fight, you don't have the tariffs. But if you fight, now these are people that kill a lot of people. They kill each other for years and years and decades and centuries. I said, if you keep this up, I'm charging you 200% tariffs to do business in the United States. And I want to know immediately. Call me tomorrow. They call me up. Sir, we have decided not to go into war. I saved a lot of lives. Just... And you know, it had nothing to do with me, but I'd rather see people not get killed, okay? And you know what? Sadly, 0 chance that Putin would have gone into Ukraine if I were president. 0 chance. What a shame that is. All of the death, and it's far greater than you hear about. When they knock down those buildings that are 3 blocks long and 20 stories high, and they say 1 person was slightly injured. The death in that whole thing is just crazy. And I'm going to work on that from the day, hopefully, the day that we win, which is November 5th, in the evening, on the evening of November 5th. I will call Putin. I will call Zelensky. I said, we got to stop it. I'm going to try and get it done as president-elect. As president-elect. That'll give me plenty of credibility. I don't have to wait till January 20th. I'm going to try and get it done sooner than that. It's horrible. The people that are being killed. And October 7th would have never happened with Israel. All those people would never have been killed. Iran was broke. They would not have been able to do it. They weren't giving money to Hezbollah. They weren't giving money to Hamas. They didn't have money. They didn't have money. And I was looking to help them. You know, we did a thing called the Abraham Accords, and anybody else would have been given the Nobel Prize. Me, they gave Obama the Nobel Prize. He didn't even know why the hell he got it, right, Obama? He still doesn't. He got elected, and they announced he's getting the Nobel Prize. I got elected in a much bigger, better, crazier election. But they gave him the Nobel Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nobel Prize will be won by Barack Hussein Obama. Right? Barack Hussein Obama got the Nobel Prize. He didn't even know what. He actually asked, why did I get it? Does anybody know? Right at the beginning. The early seconds of his administration. And he didn't do a good job either. He brought a lot of division and a lot of hatred. And if these companies don't make their products here, then they will pay a tariff. when they send their products into the United States for the privilege of competing with our workers and our cherished and now protected companies. We're going to protect these companies that are going to come in by the thousands, and then we're going to protect them. Nobody's going to steal their product, their people, or their company. We're going to protect them through the intelligent use of tariffs. And as you probably heard, this big plant that everyone's talking about that's being built by China in Mexico right along the border, I said, if they build that plant and if I win, I'm going to put a 200% tariff on every car, and they're not going to be able to sell a car. And you know what happened? They announced last week they're not building the plant because of Trump.